Thank you, Chairman Williams. Dr. Newman, good evening, other board members. Good evening to everyone that has joined us tonight. We certainly appreciate you being here. We do have several spotlights this evening, and I'm going to ask Chairman that you all would join us up front. Dr. Newman? Okay. Tonight, we'd like to begin with the Osborne High School Robotics team, known as Team Lambda Corps 1895. The group has had an exciting season thus far. Ms. Arlene Higgins, who is the team sponsor, is here tonight to share about their most recent competition and what's ahead for the team. Ms. Higgins?
Good evening. We recently competed at the first week one event that First had, and we finished 19 out of 38 teams. The team did win an award. It was called the Autonomous Award for their software programming, and it was sponsored by the Ford Motor Company, so that was quite a recognition, and very surprised to receive that. But I would like one of our software programmers to come and speak a little bit about it. So Meredith.
So in this year's game, this competition, the first portion of the match, the drivers cannot see the field, so teams have the option to either put a camera on the robot and let the drivers drive that way, or we can program an autonomous sequence to perform a series of tasks based on what we determine. So the judges awarded us the Autonomous Award because we chose to program that autonomous, and it included a trapezoidal motion profile and vision targeting to get us to our goals in the autonomous period.
So I think Ford created this award because they're going to be the autonomous cars that we see in the future, and they're going to be the ones leading that. So thank you for having us tonight. And our next event will be March 23rd and 24th at Oxon Hill High School. So if anybody is available, it's about an hour away, and it would be very exciting for you to come see what we do.
Good job. Great. That's great, yeah. You gotta go one more. Let's see. Some may have to kneel just a little bit in the front here. Yes. Yep, that's okay. Okay. Oop. Yep, right there. Yes, I think we got everybody. All right, everybody look this way. 1, 2, 3. Let's do one more. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Thank you.
Whenever you do flashes, watch wearing glasses. That's what my mom always does to the photographers at my school.
I don't think that I could have explained that any better, so thank you, Ms.
I don't think you
Seberg,
could
for
have
your
either.
assistance in that.
No.
So continuing on with the exemplary work that students are doing at Osborne High School, we have Mr. Andrew Wassam, who is the Director of Bands, with us to give us an update about recent awards and distinctions the band program has earned.
Good evening, Superintendent Newman, school board members, ladies and gentlemen. Before you are some of the seniors and principal chairs of the Osborne High School Symphonic Band. On February 28th, they participated in the District Virginia Band and Orchestra Directors Association assessment and were awarded the highest rating by the organization, which is a superior, with A's in all categories on stage. These students also, most of them are in marching band, who also earned a superior at the assessment this fall, which qualifies us for the first time since 1997 for the status of Virginia Honor Band. So once the paperwork comes in and makes it official, we will be a Virginia Honor Band for the first time in over 21 years. So please join me in congratulating these students.
Okay, that's good. Yep. All right. Everybody look this way. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's do one more, and then I'll let her get hers. 1, 2, 3. All right, go ahead. Yay. That is awesome. All righty, the Virginia Department of Education joined the Virginia Association of School Social Workers and the School Social Work Association of America in celebrating School Social Work Week, which was held March 3rd through the 9th, 2019. School social workers provide many services in our schools and have specialized training to meet students' behavioral and social emotional needs. As part of the education team, social workers address a wide range of issues that have the potential to impede students' learning, including bullying, attendance, truancy, social, emotional challenges, and behavioral difficulty. The responsibilities of school social workers may also include providing crisis intervention, conflict resolution, and staff support, and connecting students with community services. We would like to publicly thank our MCPS social worker, Ms. Betsy Lindberg, for her work in creating a supportive environment for our students. Ms. Lindberg? Yes. Thank you. And for our final spotlight for tonight, the Manassas City Public Schools Education Foundation. At this time, Ms. Katie Keegan, who is the executive director of the foundation, will come share information about the recent funding support the foundation has been able to provide for several of our MCPS teachers. Ms. Keegan?
Good evening, Chairman Williams, members of the board, Superintendent Newman. It is an honor to be here tonight on behalf of the Manassas City Public Schools Education Foundation to shine a spotlight on some of this year's innovative educators. The Education Foundation seeks to fund innovative projects that challenge students to excel personally and academically. The innovative educators that will be highlighted tonight had an idea for a project or a program that met that criteria. When applying for a grant, the applicants had to identify goals, desired outcomes, steps for implementation, necessary skills and trainings for executing their program, and justified the importance of funding. The Education Foundation is excited that we were able to give over $63,000 back to teachers and students this year through the Innovative Educator Program. This funding is possible due to the support of our community, partners, and donors. We're gearing up for our next fundraising event, the Stand Strong Challenge, next month, or during the month of April. All funds raised during that fundraiser will go directly into our Innovative Educator Grant Program. More information about the Stand Strong Challenge can be found on our website. At this time, I'd like to invite Ramunda Young, she is the Vice President of the Education Foundation, to join me to hand out certificates. We will now share a little bit about some of the innovation happening throughout the school division. Laura Goldzung, principal at Baldwin Elementary, and Eric Dawson, music teacher at Baldwin Elementary. You can come on up. We'll be utilizing grant funds to present a 30-minute musical titled A Small Part of the World. This production will celebrate multiculturalism through music in several different languages. The musical will be developed by 3 different student clubs using gold standard design elements and teaching practices of project-based learning, including sustained inquiry, critique and revision, student choice, and public product. Congratulations. Carrie McDaniel, pre-K teacher at Weems Elementary, and Caroline Wittenberg, pre-K teacher at Dean Elementary, are receiving funds for the second year to provide STEM education and experiences for pre-K students, teachers, and their families to foster collaboration and develop high-order thinking skills, which will prepare students for their future educational journey and career path. Congratulations. The Education Foundation is proud to support robotics teams at all levels in Manassas City, and tonight we will highlight 2 of those. Leonard Newman from Metz Middle School leads the Metz Robotics team, which will be using grant funds to update the current robotics materials to a new operating system, new gears, and building materials that will better withstand the higher strength force of a new system. This new system also requires new programming computers. So congratulations, Mr. Newman. Arlene Higgins is a teacher at Metz Middle School, but it also represents the Osborne High School robotics team that we just heard about. A focus for this team this year was to provide students with the opportunity to introduce new students to the overall process of designing and building a robot. Mentors and student leaders trained new students on safety, technology, business concepts, and general skills. So congratulations to you all again for all your success. Kathy Nowak is the health and physical education teacher at Baldwin Intermediate. She received, in partnership with Alexandra Anderson, who is the STEM teacher at Baldwin Intermediate, our largest grant this year, and they will be using grant funds in order to use VEX IQ kits to design and build robots to complete challenges while following the Project Lead the Way robotics curriculum. And they will also be able to create models of the human skeleton and then build muscle groups, which is super cool. So congratulations. Kate Green is an ITTS at Dean Elementary. Received funding for a project titled Forget the Bus, Amazing Worldwide Field Trips Inside Our Schools, that will strive to provide access for all elementary students to virtual and augmented reality field trips. Students will use headsets with technology and that enables them to learn in real time on their individual level, become great thinkers, and develop as lifelong learners. Congratulations. Avery Lim is a 4th grade teacher at Round Elementary, and she is joined tonight by Dina Caraciola, a STEM teacher at Round, and also supported by Kate Green, who they are helping her to implement a project titled Global Inventors. This project connects her students with students in a developing nation to solve a real-world problem, specifically a lack of electricity. Ms. Lim's students are developing global awareness while collaborating.
Can I just say something? University of Connecticut? Somebody with the University of Connecticut conversation?
Well, collaborating with a partnering school to create a source of electricity. This grant application was written by Avery Lim and Dr. Barbara Daniels. The entire Manassas City community was saddened to learn of Dr. Daniels' passing this week. Her contribution to this project made a tremendous impact on its success just as she made a tremendous impact on the Round community and Manassas City as a whole. I would like to share the following words on behalf of Ms. Lim, Ms. Green, and Mrs. Caraciola. We would like to recognize and honor Dr. Barbara Daniels for the work that she put into this project. She poured her heart and soul into writing this grant as she was so excited for the impact that it would have on our students. She sat for hours with Ms. Lim researching the program and finding the right words to say to explain the value of this project. Her generosity with her skills as a talented grant writer made it possible for this project and program to be realized. We want to recognize and thank our dear colleague and friend for this. Some of our other innovative educators who are not able to be here with us tonight, we would still like to celebrate them, include Steve Schultz from Osborne High School, Annette Bruner from Weems Elementary, Lisa Harlow from Hayden Elementary, Rhonda Brown from Metz Middle School, Connie Judd from Baldwin Elementary, and Alexandra Anderson from Baldwin Intermediate. On behalf of the Board of Directors and the Manassas City Public Schools Education Foundation, I would like to thank all of you, the school board, and Dr. Newman for your continued support of the work we do, and I would like to thank all of our innovative educators for your continued ideas and passion for creating these amazing experiences for our students. So thank you.